G'day. Today we're just talking about change and how 3 fears that will turn up in your life when you're experiencing change. And 3 fears that might be stopping you from getting closer to your dreams. My name's Linda McCall and I'm from Real Inspired Dreams Coaching Company. And I'm here to share with you these 3 simple fears that come up every time you experience change, massive change in your life. And that's something that I would like to help you with. So, the 3 fears. The first one is loss. Loss of friendship, loss of comradeship, and possibly loss of what's familiar to you. There's so many things around loss that you could experience, and I'm sure you can name your own in loss. So that's the first fear. And on the other spectrum, on the other side of loss, you also have gain. So you might lose something, but you also gain something. So try not to focus too much on the negative and to see what the opposite spectrum is. And so when there's loss, there's gain. And I certainly experienced that when I was leaving my job as an international flight attendant, and I certainly lost things. However, I gained so much, and it's important to focus on what you gain. And so the second one is the second fear is what's next. So the obvious thing is when you make a change, you think, gosh, what's next? And if the change is forced upon you, you feel a little bit powerless. So that second fear of what's next is important for you to focus on. So when you might say, well, what's next? And have that really, it can cause a lot of confusion, but you can also think, wow, what's possible? So you need to have a look at the other side of the spectrum to the fear. So there's always, a balance. So create that balance. The third fear is disappointment. So, you might make this great change and you think, wow, this is not what it was cracked up to be. And that's okay, because we all go through those things. And also, disappointment is your perspective on something. And you can bend your reality on that. And you can see the other side of the spectrum and discover what is possible for you. So in disappointment, there's always that amazement of, wow, look what I'm capable of. So, and that certainly happened with me. About 4.5 years ago, I decided for my holidays that I would become a pilot. And at the time I was a flight attendant, traveling around the world and doing my easy job. And I thought to myself, well, if I can be a pilot of my own aircraft and trust myself that much to be able to fly my own aircraft, then I can do anything. And so this is why I'm sharing my story with you and these 3 fears, because I've experienced them myself, and I have now got the most amazing digital nomadic life that I share with my partner and my dog in the background here. So I want to share the path with you so that it's so much easier for you. Let's go over the 3 fears again. And if I can ask you to get out your diary and think about the 3 fears being loss and what's next, and the last one being what's possible for you. And it's disappointment, but what's possible, So think about the other side of the spectrum. So write those things down, have a bit of a brainstorm about it, and if you're experiencing change at the moment, then we're here to help you. And have dedicated my life, and what I'm doing now is coaching and mentoring people through transition. And with my military background, I know what it's like to be institutionalized, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it as in it's a mindset that you have to overcome to become an entrepreneur, or to step into something that is completely different to what you were doing. So I'm here to help you on your journey. So this is Linda McCall of Real Inspired Dreams. Come and join me on the Facebook page and get involved. I do these daily focuses. I do daily focuses for you every day, and they are to help you to get closer to your dreams and make them your reality. Cheers for now.